Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Harakah, Kwadash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutes to all 144,000 elect out there. We are coming back at you with another Hilangoli for the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. The water to Yahweh, the water to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Putting the spirit on me to do it. It's going to be a quick one, Abaratazar. It's kind of windy out here today. So I'm just going to hit some prophecy, some judgments, putting the woes meaning destruction, across this the vibration of Babylon, the mother of Babylon. So I'm going to just hit some precepts and just roll in the spirit, Abaratazar. Holy peace going on, man. Judgments is in the air. Babylon is falling. Don't get it twisted, man. You know, keep your medicine strong. Yeah, that's why we are encouraged to keep our medicine strong. Continuing to send up those prayers. Right, we've got the Pesach coming up, the Passover coming up. Not long now. We're looking forward to that, Abaratazar. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing and a privilege, man, to be called to do this work. So we want to remain doing our due diligence to make our calling more sure. Abaratazar, to be called and chosen. That's the goal is salvation ultimately. As I just started to trickle down with a little bit of rain. So I'm going to do a quick thing. I'm just going to read one quick precept. You're going to be quick, man. Oh boy. And just as I started, let me go over there. Get some. Let's get underneath the bushes. I ain't trying to get too wet up. But it is one of them days where I just said, yeah, let me come out. A little bit iffy. Let me come out, get away from the concrete jungle. Do my little Hilangoli, a quick Hilangoli hit. Oh, for those that don't know, for those of us that don't know, the Hilangoli goes back years. One of the old school DJs or chatters, roasters or toasters, Yellow Man, he had a song called Hilangoli Rider. So Hilangoli Rider is, you know, you either could be on a bike, a scrambler, a BMX bike, any one of them bikes, or on your two legs, and you're moving around in the hills and the gullies, the marshy soft land. In Jamaica they call it gullies. Over here they call it canals, lakes and all of that. So as I was coming out and doing my thing every now and then, my runs, started it a couple years ago, doing my runs, all season runs, and I realised I was running through some real trekky marshy land. That's where I come up with the title Hilangoli. Camera getting wet. So I'm just gonna catch ya, so Abaratazar. It may slow down. The sun's there. Maybe there's gonna be a rainbow. Maybe we might get a rainbow today, because you got rain, and you got the wind, you got the rain, and you got the it's like a crossover, which goes back to the covenant that Yahweh made with Noah after the flood. So every now and then, when there's a bit of rain and wind and sun at the same time, those there's a crossover in the thermals, and you get that reflection of the rainbow. If it stops raining, I'm gonna go back out there. But yeah, let me just hit some precepts. Camera's kind of wet, but it is sunny, and the spirit was on me to come out here and do my thing. And we don't control this movie, the Most High does. So we're just gonna put some woe vibration out there on Babylon the Great. And don't get it twisted now, I think it's not raining. Yeah, I'm getting my melanin fix, man, regardless. It's a little bit rainy, but this sun as well. So yeah, I'll get my melanin fixed, man. Yeah, Joshua Allah or Carlisle. We get our energy from the sun, man. Carlisle, all powerful, right? And there ain't no damn Edomite. Superman. Carlisle, all powerful, goes back to the 144,000 elect supermen, the true supermen, all powerful. You know what I mean? In the movie, when he was in the, that little spaceship and he was coming down from the planet Krypton to Earth, he had the speech from his father, and he was enlightening him. He said, your name is Carlisle, right? He said, your name is Carlisle. You are the only survivor from the planet Krypton. Your name is Carlisle. You are the only survivor from the planet Krypton. You have great power. Although you've been raised as a human being, you are not one of them. Yeah. And Carlisle, when you break it down into the Hebrew, you break it down, all powerful. So that time gonna come in when they're coming like a flood. Let them come. There's a whole heap of talk about the radical speech at the moment with the MPs talking about radicalizing and people being radicalized on social media. So they're setting the stage to try and stop, which is mainly gauged at us, mainly geared at us, right? You want to say, oh, we're not going to stop freedom of speech. Maybe we can cull it in some kind of way. We're not going to fund those people, right? Talking about Ishmael, right? The so-called Muslims. We're not going to fund them. A lot of them are funded by the the British government. So they're saying they're coming up with ideas. Let me just say it like that. Coming up with ideas, right? Schemes. Psalms 44, Psalms 64, and yeah, they're coming up with all these schemes, man. Right? Confederate against us as well. As a matter of fact, let me hit that precept, man. The spirit slightly changed a bit. You know, spirit can be like the weather at times. But since we was talking about the schemes, let's get into it. Psalm 64. We're not going to be intimidated by the change of the weather, change of seasons. Once you're out here, you might as well get your feet wet. Psalm 64. Right? The secret goes in about the secret counsel in 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, right? In Malachi or Micah 2, it talks about they don't sleep, man, unless they cause some to stumble. They covet fields, right? So your neighbor may be coveting your yard, your house. your neighbor, you know, your neighbor, your Edomite, they're always coveting. They're never satisfied. The little that you got, don't matter what they got, they still want yours. What's yours? So, hide me from the sacred counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Right, that's what's going on at the moment. Trying to come up with ideas. What's happening over there in the Canadian government, right? Trying to bring an end to freedom of speech. And it's all if that's what the Most High wants, that's what needs to happen. The Most High won't let it happen. It's all the spirit of the Lord, prophecy. So if they're going to bring it, let them bring it, man, because Isaiah 19, 50, 59 and 19, man, where Most High going to lift up a standard against them. So they're going to do what they do, you do what you do, so the Most High can do what he do for his elect men. Alright? Going back to Psalm 64:3. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Right, man? Bitter words. Conniving, wicked counsel, secret counsel, bitter words. Right? That's what they like to do. Always. They're always planning and scheming how they can do overthrow, how they can steal, kill, and destroy. That's their MO. Right? The wicked come only but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying, sneers privately. They say, who shall see them? Right. Well, you're watching us. Right. There was one of these old series not long ago. Beatles about. I think this was in the 80s, early 90s. Beatles about. And all he used to do is just creep up on people. And his motto was, he used to creep up on people and film them, you know, all these kind of cowboys, people that do wickedness, scheme people, defrauders, and he used to film them, catch them red-handed, and he used to go up to them and get them on camera. Beatles about. And one of his sayings was, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. So that's the Most High. Yeah, you're watching us, you're scheming against us, but the Most High is watching you. So everything you do is being filmed, and it's all massing up into the heavens. Your criminal record. They search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and their heart is deep. Right. Well, but that thing a little while ago, the Elon Musk, the Neuralink thing, that's not, although out in the open, right, they brought it out in the open, said it was a successful operation with the MOTB implant. They said it was a successful operation. This is something they've been doing, right? This is not nothing new. They've been doing it, they've been trying it out, they've been using guinea pigs. How many guinea pigs there was used up and dashed away like a Kleenex tissue, we don't know. But this could have been the only one that was successful out of many, right? Allegedly, right? They search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and their heart is deep, right? They're always searching out how this work, how that work, how can we do this, how can we overthrow this, how can we supplant these people out there speaking, right? Right, that's what's happening over there right now, right? And over here too, the government, the Canadian government and the British government and the main government over there in Babylon. They say, who shall make their own tongue? So here it is now. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, right? Their tongue will fall upon themselves, no matter what. The rain's coming down again. I wasn't even cognizant that it started to come down. I was so in the spirit of bringing out judgment upon Babylon. So we're going to head up there and bring it to a close it may close before I reach the tree, or while I'm up there, I may close it while I reach the tree, the cover of the tree. But I'm going to read this one here. Jeremiah 51, coming down harder. And 6 says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her in the iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense. Right, this is the judgments, this is the decree, this is what's coming down the pipe. The egg timer, right, the egg timer is ticking. He's turned it over, and now you have limited time to be brought to judgment, right? This is going out towards Babylon and the mother of Babylon, right? Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The wine therefore the nations are mad, right? They're all drunk off of the wine, the philosophies, right? Philosophies of the traditions, the culture. Babylon revived Romans all over again, bringing out their image, which is the image of the Romans, the Roman Empire, all over again. There we're going to catch you, so. It's like the best little spot we got here. Then we're going to bring it to an end. Just going to read some of these precepts a little bit better under here. The nations have drunken over wine, therefore the nations are mad, they're drunk. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her, pain, if so be she may be healed. Right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, every one unto his own country. Yeah, all the nations are gonna flee from Babylon. You know, you got these the EU nations, NATO, they're gonna flee. And for those that flee, but most people ain't gonna flee. They ain't gonna escape. Over here with the, you got the merchants, the traveling merchants that fully involved in the business and the trading, the export and the import with Babylon. A lot of them are going to flee, depart from her, but some of them are going to try and flee and they're going to be caught up. Right? You know what's happening over there in Haiti too? One man over there, he's American citizen, went over there to Haiti. He said, out of his own mouth, he said he was over there in Haiti. You see with the uprising that's taking place, the government uprising, you got the soldiers on the streets, right? Just being, it's total confusion, total rebellion. And they interviewed this American citizen, which he went over to visit his parents over there in Haiti, and he said that they robbed him, right? The soldiers, they took his passport, they took everything he's got, and now he's over there, he's stranded over there in Haiti, an American citizen, which his family, obviously he said his family are over there, so that's his lineage, that's his the tribe of the Levite, innit? He's a Levite, the tribe of Levite, so he's a Levite. So now he's stranded over there. He said he can't get back. So this is what's happening over there in Haiti, uprising, right? Babylon is completely falling, but you can mention a lot of these other countries too, the third world countries, uprising, and then it's always been poverty. But it goes back right to the very beginning, man, when you had Toussaint Louverture fought like mad to free the Haitians, and they've never forgot that, right? Going right back, right? Toussaint Louverture, when he was fighting to free the Haitians, he fought so bad that they got him, and they got him over there in France. Said that they formed a treaty, which you can't trust them. Put him in one of the deepest dungeons and left him there for dead. So that was his downfall. He trusted them. So they've never forgot that, what the Levites did, the Haitians, what they did against the Portuguese, the Spanish speaking people, the Portuguese. So that's why you have this thing today where, a lot of these other countries really, they which is a curse upon them. Right? And you got these implant governments that are working for the American government. So they've never forgotten what Toussaint Louverture did. They're still suffering the consequences to this very day, which I did do a video on it a little while back. So get back to reading prophecy. I'm gonna just read this and bring it to an end because my phone's getting a bit wet, and when my phone gets wet, it starts to slow up. So suddenly, we was in Jeremiah 51 and 8 says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her. Right? Her pain. She's in pain. She's in mourning. That's why you're hearing about all these deletions or so-called people dying of old age. There's Evelyn Rothschild, Prince Philip. Oh, they're talking about Katie Middleton's gone. Nobody knows where she gone MIA, gone missing. And there's a little bit of talk about what could have happened. Within you got Prince William. How come she's gone missing? Nobody can speak for her. Where is she? At first we was hearing that she went into hospital for a abdominal operation, and then there was a picture that came out. Oh, stop raining now. This might be the last time I go over there, and the clouds are coming out. And don't be surprised if you do see a rainbow. So I was talking about, her picture. They say it was photoshopped. Katie Middleton, right? The wife of Prince William. So nobody knows where she is. She's gone MIA. So they're wondering what's going on there. Brothers have been talking about it, you know, and nobody knows. Allegedly, is there some kind of snuffing going on, some snubbing or snuffing going on? But like I say, Psalm 64, man, their tongue will fall upon themselves. Their tongue is falling upon themselves. Let's carry on reading. We're talking about the fall of Babylon. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. She ain't going to be healed. Right? Everything's being exposed. The skirts are being lifted up. Isaiah 64. Isaiah 47. The skirt's being lifted up, man. She's being exposed. Her nakedness is being shown. Right? 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, every one unto his own country, for her judgments reacheth unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Her judgments are lifted up unto the heaven. That reminds me of Revelation 18. Babylon being brought down once again. The same actually the same similar words. Right? 10. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. Right, that's what we're doing. That's why this place is falling. Mother of Babylon, the whole of the world is coming down, right, via this word, the power of this word. And we don't underestimate the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yoshai via the Holy Spirit. That's bringing this place down. That's why we're going to continue to herald that name, Yahweh Bahashem Yoshai. Right? He saves, he delivers. Yeah, Yahushua, he saves, he delivers. Yahushua, Yahweh, he is to be. And that's the power of that word that's bringing the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh via the spirit that's bringing Babylon down and the mother of Babylon. Right? Zion, the work of the Lord our God. Let me come with that again. 10. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. Right? We could talk about the prophecies, right? The history. It breaks this place down, man. Right? It's left hooks, right hooks, uppercuts, overhand rights when you go into the history, right? The present, the current events, and then when you go into the prophecy, that's the overhand right. Knocking Vocab Malone and all those alike him flat on the floor. Out for the counts. That's the knockout, the prophecy. Right? Cannot be disputed, cannot be refuted. 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shield of the Lord, hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon. Right? All these countries are coming against Babylon once again. Right? They're gonna totally leave her naked and alone, and then they're gonna come against her. Right? More prophecy. They're gonna come. Ultimately, they're gonna say, "Who is this? Right? Who is this man? Right? That caused the world to tremble." Right? That's in Isaiah 14. They're all gonna come against him. They're gonna look down upon him. Who is this man that caused his world to tremble? Right? Prophecy. Device against Babylon, destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. This is what's bringing this place down. Reading on, Jeremiah, let me correct myself, Jeremiah 51 and 12 says, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchers, prepare the ambushes. Right, again, man, there's going to be an ambush against Babylon. Like I say, all these other nations are going to come against her, man. Ultimately, that big bear, the Russians, right? That's going to be the ultimate destruction of Babylon. The intercontinental ballistic missiles, and they're all going to unite against Babylon, right? All these other nations. Ambushes, right? That's talking about the ambushes there. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which is he spoke. He's devised that plan. And it's done. It's already done up there in the heavens, in the spiritual world. It's already done. All we're doing is playing it out right now down here on the earth. We're the actors, and we're just the pawns, the actors. It's already been done. Devised and been done. That which he spoke against the inhabitants of Babylon. Right. O thou that dwelleth upon many waters, abundant in treasures, right? They're rich and they've got it. Like I say, how they got it? They came with this killing, stealing, and destroying. Yeah, that's their sword. It goes back in, it mentions, goes into that with Isaac and Jacob. You know, Isaac was going to get everything via the sword. Yeah, the fatness of the earth via the sword in Genesis 25. So that's how they got everything. O thou that dwelleth upon many waters, abundant in treasures. Again, they got it by killing, stealing, and destroying. Thine unto thy treasures, thine end is come. Right, more prophecy, and the measure of thy covetousness. Most are bringing an end to your thieving, your covetousness, your greed, bringing an end to it. So we're going to end off with one more, right? Because it's a perfect precept, right? Revelation chapters 18. The subheading is Babylon is falling. Read it from the top. Just a couple of verses, then we're going to end off the video. The birds that are chiming in. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the inhabitation of devils. Right? Again, more destruction, more woes. Woes means destructions. But sending out that vibration, bringing this place down brick by brick. Right? That mighty cried with a mighty voice, strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, man. That's why you look at social media, you can see demonic behavior, and then they get rewarded for it, right? Whole heap of likes, whole heap of followers, just be acting more and more, is becoming more and more demonic. So you get rewarded for being a demon. You know, over here in Babylon, and over here in the mother of Babylon, and over in America, Babylon. You get rewarded for being a demon. This place is full of demons, right? And held, and is become the inhabitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and a gauge of every unclean and hateful bird, right? That's those wicked demons again, right? Unclean birds, unclean spirits, everything is unclean. That's they're pushing uncleanness, right? Couple of examples: the alphabet people, right? The transformers, right? What they're teaching in school now, you know, teaching transformers in school from children from a young age, teaching them to reject, not to know what, you know, confusion. Right, so I'm choosing my words, teaching them confusion, so they don't know whether they're coming or they're going. So that's making them into demons, man, unclean spirits, right, from a young age. And when they grow up, they're going to be a complete demon, yeah. And to me, and where was I? 3, Revelation chapters 18 and 3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and merchants of the earth who wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right, those traders, you know, got the NATO, the EU, but you got the traders, the traveling merchants, as it mentions here, doing big business with her, right? Big politics, big religion, right? And holy corruption under the table, right? Pushing the political government, which is controlled by the shadow government. The pedo business there, right? The Jeffrey Epstein Islands, big business, corruption. And the more you look into it, the rabbit hole goes deep. There's certain things probably ain't gonna want us to know. I remember one elder mentioned that there's certain things that it's best for us not to know. And some of the things that could have happened back in our previous lives, going back in the reincarnations, Most High's hidden them from us, right? But everything will be revealed. You understand? Everything will be brought back to our minds, and everything that they've done, as we're looking at here, we're going to carry on reading. Everything which they have done, we've heard the merchants of the earth who wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Right, get away from her. And we've done that in the Holy Spirit, through the Spirit we've done that. We ain't no part of this place. Right? Yahushua made the example of that. We are followers of Yahushua. Right? Come out of the world, he said. Right? And imitate him. And it's already been accomplished, man, via his example in Hebrews chapters 12, Isaiah chapters 53, Philippians chapters 2. Right? When he comes, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess through his stripes what he did. They're going to acknowledge Yahushua, right? Because he lived a life and he suffered for Yahshua Allah, right? The elect of the elect of Yahshua Allah. He suffered for us. So it's already been done, it's already been accomplished. Yahshua Allah, now the prophets back on the earth are just carrying out the role, fulfilling what has already been done. Right? Reading on in Revelation 18, 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Right? That's the point. Her sins have reached up into heaven. We just looked at that in Jeremiah 51. Right? And now he's calling an account to her. He's calling her criminal record to be exposed to, and accounting is coming. The sentence is going to come down hard. Right? We're just declaring what's coming down. Woe means destructions. Sending out that vibration. Here's the point now. 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. Right? That's the sentence that's been carried out, cast down, or it's been made mention of. Right? She's yet to carry out the sentence, but it's been already made mention of. She's going to carry it out. But the sentence is already there for her to carry out. All you got to do, all Yahushua got to do now is come and lick the hammer, right? As the judges do, they lick the hammer and they send them away. So Yahushua going to come back, right? Revelation chapters 1 and 7 going to come back with his chariots, with his host, and he's going to be heading the charge, and he's going to start lasering them up, and he's going to grab all of the elite of those people, the elite of Babylon, the shadow government, right? A lot of them are getting deleted as we speak anyway, but he's going to grab up those that are left over and we're going to shackle them up. The 144,000 is going to shackle them up, following his charge, and they're going to be, they're going to be brought to their account, and their account is going to be brought to them. Slavery, their ultimate judgment, slavery, living it out in the kingdom, right? I'm stressing in the kingdom. But the sentence has already been made mention of. They're yet to just carry it out. Yahushua going to make them carry it out. Last one. How much she has glorified, because I made mention of, I'll read 6 again. Ruled her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double, right? And that's double. Whatever she's done, she's going to get double back. That's what a perfect judgment. Perfect judgment. Enough said. 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Again, perfect judgment. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and she shall see no sorrow. Right? Typical proud, arrogant person. Right? Saying that she won't never be come unstuck. Typical proud, arrogant person. Never been defeated, but you're going to come unstuck, right? Someone who's been defeated become bold. Someone who's never been defeated, they become bold in their wickedness, and they believe that they're invincible. But when Yahushua returns, he's going to show them. Going to show them that you ain't invincible. You are now broken in. Right? Enough said on that. It started raining again. That's what, 3 times now under the tree. So we're going to end here. Revelation 18:7. Again, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, right? Arrogance. I sit a queen, and I am no widow. I shall see no sorrow. Again, that's a spirit of an arrogant queen. She ain't been touched. She believes she's never been touched. Now shall go and come back. He go and touch her up with the missiles. Enough said on that. You go and get them L's. Yeah, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. So shalom. All the sincere Akim out there once again. The one at Yehovah Shem Shai for the spirit on me to do this video. Shalom to all the sincere Akim. We're going to continue to herald that name. That name is what's going to bring this place down and bring those woes, destruction upon Babylon. Until the next one, we out.